No, that didn't work. Game, where'd you go? Game. There we go. There's the game. Woo! Woohoo!
Hey.
Hello?
From you.
Hey, I'm on mute? No, I'm not on mute. I can see it. It's going across the side there. Are you on mute?
I hear you.
Oh, good. I hear you too. Let's go over here. Trying to do one thing here. Let's see if this works. That.
Oh, you messages. Someone.
My parents were married. Sorry, my parents were married before I was born, so I'm not. But I understand the sentiment, and I agree. I'm a bastard.
Let's see if I can make all of this happen. Game is in protesting. Yeah, game has its days.
Well, somebody's gonna do it.
Let's fix that. Go over there. Fix that one. No, down there. I want that one. That one down there. Yay. So, don't know if this will work or not. Let us see. Probably not. Game is in protesting. Why is game protesting? Actually, it's not maximum havoc. It's maximum assimilation.
So you're trying to bring chaos to order?
No, I just like chaos.
There is.
I like extra chaos. Oh, I don't want that. No. Add a source, yes. Add a source. Not that one. Ignore that. Nope.
Uh-oh.
Nope.
It's countdown. Our
Stop
computer's
that.
gonna explode.
Don't want that one. Nope, I don't want that one.
Our computer's gonna explode.
That's the one I want. Stop that. I
What
don't
did
want
you
that
do?
picture. Good. What did I have going there?
Black alert. Black alert. Black alert.
That one. There we go. There we go. We're back to that. I wanted to add a source, and it's going, no.
Nothing
you can't.
happened when it reached 0. Now I'm confused.
I want this source. I want that.
My trust is wounded.
Add a new source. I want to browse. Really? Really? You're not going to let me do it?
Oh no! It exploded. No,
Let's try
that's
that
not
again.
what I wanted. Keep on sending the simulators here. They just keep breaking on me.
Where did I save that? Save as. It says it's there. No, I don't. Where are you, dagnabbit? This is really weird.
Right next to Darkmom.
There you go, yes. I'm trying to save or pull up a file, and it's going, oh, no, we don't have that file. And I'm like, but yes, it says you have that file.
I just saw it there yesterday.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, I am embarrassed for the Federation. They can't destroy one little cube.
Yeah, we have days like that, don't we? It says it's there. It says all of these are there. Let's close that one. Let's close that one. Let's see if it likes that any better.
400 energy.
That's the one I want.
Now I'm rich.
It's not a speed, it's just a JPEG.
Huh?
Let's see if it likes that any better.
Ooh, that's the wrong one.
Oh well, I'll figure it later. Max Havoc is a new addition to Rift Tracks. It's the most asinine thing I've seen in a year.
What?
That's Drunken Heretic.
Ah! I fell. That's not right.
Why'd you fall?
I don't know. It doesn't like me. It's personal against me.
Oh well, I have a new picture, which it doesn't want to show. We'll have to figure that out later.
I'm up there. Let me up there. There we go.
I had fun this weekend being stupid.
Well, that's allowed.
Yes, it was.
You're allowed every now and again to have fun.
Yes.
Now, what type of fun?
Yes, that thing covered the whole screen. That was an old clip that we were using that I don't use anymore. Anyway, hi. How's everyone doing? I'm back from Chicago. I'm back from scenic Bloomington.
Bloomington?
Bloomington, Illinois. Not to be confused with Bloomington, Indiana. I go to Bloomington, Illinois for my martial arts class, which yesterday was somebody's promotion to black belt first degree. Fun. She did a great job. It was wonderful to watch her. And then they're like, oh, and we're just going to spin it around here, and promoted one of the teachers to fourth degree, who deserved it also. He's been a great teacher for years and years. And then spun it around once more and promoted my instructor to Grand Master.
That's fifth dan, right?
Ninth.
Ninth dan?
Yeah, ninth.
Okay.
Yeah. Some schools it's eighth, but at ours it's ninth. Most schools it's ninth. Fifth
They don't have
is...
belts in my style.
Let's see. Yeah, let's see. Ninth, senior is eighth, chief is seventh, and sixth is just master, generally. Fifth or sixth can be master, depends on your style, or both. I have not watched Rift Tracks in a while, Drunken Heretic. I've been just doing life.
How dare you enjoy
Yeah,
your time?
I did not say that. I said I've been doing life. It's a world of difference there. Would anybody like to do Infected Conduit with me? I haven't done it yet.
Sure.
Oh yeah, Master Ken. Let us not forget Master Ken. Master Ken is.
I don't want to do Infected Conduit.
You don't want to?
I don't. I'm
Okay.
not particularly fond of that particular thing.
It only lasts like 3 seconds.
It doesn't much.
I heard drag me along coming from Frost.
Oh, if I'm invited, I'm going to accept. That's
Oh,
not
okay,
a good
great.
point.
I will definitely invite you.
It's just I will viciously complain the whole time.
Please do. We'll just mute you.
That's not funny, and I'll unmute myself. I will be a conscientious objector. They'll be shooting and killing things.
Conscientiously, though.
Yes, conscientiously.
Who has joined us? It's Mar Hawkman. Hi, Mar Hawkman.
Oh, hey.
You up for a little Infected Conduit?
Sure, I guess.
Yeah, I've been doing it most of today since I got done with everything.
Gotta wait for the thing to log in. The
Okay.
login process seems to be slower than it was last year.
Is it me, or is Mar Hawkman quiet?
He's quiet.
Okay, Mar Hawkman, you're quiet.
I really don't get this, how the freaking microphone volume works.
There are words in there. I didn't understand them.
Well, sometimes when it gets super quiet, check back on the, if you're using Microsoft, because every now and then when it does a patch, it just resets your microphones, just to make your life miserable.
Of course.
Miserable.
How's that? Did
That's
that
better.
do anything?
Druckmann's
Oh, well,
sub.
the real problem
Solar.
here is the multiple layers of hidden settings
Oh.
that you have to
Ooh.
find YouTube tutorials on how to find.
Yeah.
That might be worth doing.
What?
There's now space gear to turn any ship into an Orion scavenger.
Oh, that
Just
might be
came out
fun.
as it's called the Drukmani salvage claim, And
Isn't
I
that one
guess
of the new ones, or is that one?
Yeah, it's a new one on Lobby.
Okay.
It's a trait that allows you to pick up things like you would as the Orion just
I saw some people on Augie's Discord talking about that one, and their conclusion is that it barely gives you anything.
Augie's
Well,
Discord?
they're
Oh,
not
Augie's
supposed to give you
Discord.
a lot. They're not supposed to give you a lot. I don't think that's the point.
Right. But apparently it was balanced under the assumption that people would be using it to farm ninth rule and ad infinitum.
No, well, I think it's more of a thing I do with the Ferengi trait that gives me gold plus platinum every time I kill something.
Yeah, but that one's actually very consistent. It gives you exactly one every time you kill something.
Marhockman, are you joining
Unless
game?
we do home and then
It finally.
Oh, okay.
I did home that last time with you guys and walked away with 1,400 GPL.
Oh, nice.
I mean, that's certainly enough to buy something.
Yes.
I actually used that on some of my characters just because of the fact that I had it, and it's like, well, I don't have anything better to slot at the moment.
Everything old is new. That is not accurate.
No, it's a statement. Everything old is new.
Nope, it's not. It's exactly as old as it was before. It's just new to you.
Drunken
Which isn't the
Heretic
same
said
thing.
something or other about how he maybe is thinking something. What did you already invite?
See, this is why I don't like freaking the 7 of 9 outfit.
Mm-hmm.
Because in particular light, it looks like the person's naked, and I think people know that.
Yeah, I'm sure they do.
Don't you think that was kind of the logic behind choosing that sort of texture in the first place?
Yes.
Anyways,
There you are. Let me know when you're ready, and I'll cue this up.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Let's
You and I need to
see if
talk
my
after
ship
stream, lady.
does anything screwball this. Oh wait, I need to take a screenshot.
Why in the hell would a Lethian have Kumarki gear on?
Why not?
Yeah, really.
It looks so weird on them. Well, not Kumarki,
I mean,
but
there's a whole lot of other weird things you can do with Kumarki gear, like giving it to your bridge officers and letting the bridge officers randomly spam pink lightning all over them.
it's just
I'm doing that.
the Lucari tubing and the Borg tubing and the same character is weird.
I actually find it to be really, really fun because they're different. They're differently shaped, so you can like choose what kind of tubing you want to use.
I'm
Because like
gonna
the Lucari
hit the button.
tubing, okay, is specifically
Weeboo.
is specifically designed to connect to your elbow in a way that makes it fit into most gauntlets and those bulky arm thingies, which is really, really versatile. And it's a very generic looking tube, so it actually works as a Borg.
Boing, 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 boing.
Yes, I have mixed those two aesthetics several times, and thought it was fun.
I've got the book and the headset on
Yes.
alongside the green Borg eye laser thing. So now my entire head glows like it's green.
In real life or in the game?
In real life, I've had Borg implants put in me in real life.
Okay, I just saw Mom beam up on the stream, and oh, my game is doing something. Okay, finally.
We're all here.
But there is something that I did in real life.
The Revenge of Borgpool. I mean, in case you're wondering what sort of weird spiky thing I'm flying, yeah, this is one of the Lethian pilot escorts.
The situation is BIM. Or it could be the situation is Zim.
trying to do mastery because I want to trade on this thing has reminded me of the fact that I really, really don't like pilot maneuvers.
Yeah, no, we could run you through a whole bunch of stuff today to get you your mastery.
Why not?
Why not? I did this with a horrible team earlier today. We
I
failed.
think we're not a horrible team.
Cause you guys are you guys.
Oh.
It was very sad. In this day and age, to fail on, all the minor objectives is almost unheard of.
Advanced is the new normal.
Right. The normal ones are for when you've got your leveled 15 tunes and you're just trying them out for the first time.
Or if you're doing an event.
Yeah. I figure if we're going to do this, let's do this.
I have actually managed to get KO'd in events.
Yeah, but it's because I'll take my low-level tunes out. Hi, my Starlight.
Well, in the case I'm personally thinking of, it was actually because of the fact that I screwed up my positioning and ended up aggroing both the tactical cube at one of the lanes and all of the
I'm sorry.
turrets.
I don't mean to be killing you. I'm being forced. This is against my will. See, that was me being conscientious.
But
Ah. I see. Hey, Jack, how are you? I just had dinner too, my Starlight. Give me a second here. People are
I haven't had
sending
dinner
me
yet. What the heck?
messages. Oh, hey, there's some left over.
Wait a minute. Why does it say Darkmom 1701?
Who's this shit?
Why did you say 1701?
I don't know.
That's weird.
What says 1701?
Your thing on my phone.
I don't know. My thing on your phone.
I don't understand. What did you do? You think you
Didn't
changed
do
yourself?
anything. It wasn't
I
me.
warped out while my ship was on fire because right before it was time to warp out, I discovered the painful way that I was just barely close enough to the cube to eat warp before breach damage.
Oh, what fun. How central was your paint job?
What the hell?
What
Well, that's the weird thing is that on the Lethean pilot escort, it puts the flames on the ends of the spiky things. It doesn't actually put them on the main hull.
This is gonna drive me freaking up the wall.
Why?
Oh wow!
'Cause I'm trying to get
that
this thing
one,
to work and it doesn't want to.
I only got enough from that one to get like halfway to tier 1 mastery.
Okay, so we know what we have to do today. I do random elites every so often because I still need phaser isomax. Yeah. Well, with everybody having upgraded their stuff, we can do more fun things now.
Yeah, it's like on a character that has a good ship setup and decent ground gear, I will sometimes do random elites just because, like, it'll be fine. Either
It is fine. Whoop. Wow, why did that turn on? I did
And
not need you on.
It can be hilarious seeing a pug team. We're like, what mission are we in again?
Yeah. Bug teams are fun. So you're halfway to 1, right?
Okay, I'm currently at about the 3/4 mark because
Oh,
I'm
okay.
a quarter of the way there.
Well,
It's like 2 days worth of the daily event thing only got me a quarter of the way to 1.
Oh, that's the wrong one.
good evening, Mr. Dave.
I think it's one of those things where it's not actually giving you kill credit for those cubes at the end.
It doesn't give you a lot, no. The cube at the end is... It's good to see your name there, even if I'm not hearing your voice. Shall we do a couple those things? Patrols?
Yeah, sure. I feel something.
How about we kick off with Wanted Argala Advanced?
Alrighty then.
Trying to figure something out. So
Okay. Well, if you get there, get there. let's see. Yeah. So anyway, dinner tonight was sheet pan dinner. Except I can't find my big sheet pan, so it was quite a few small sheet pans. Chicken thighs with mustard and honey, cauliflower, potatoes, onions, and squash.
It just occurred to me that the Lethean Pilot Escort isn't as small as I originally thought it. I mean, it is at least as wide as whichever Federation cruiser Mom is flying. Oh, Grazipow is killing things.
Sorry, I was taking my cue from.
No worries. Go shoot things.
Gideon.
We can go shoot stuff.
Son of a monkey. I gotta to take care of some of the beer back.
Sure, no worries. Well, for once, the terrible inertia worked in my favor. I just coasted into the second group of them.
You can turn off the stupid tap roll thing again. Hate that.
Oops.
My problem with tap roll is that using it means changing the way I move ships. And that's just.
We do what we want, where we want. Picked up a tight beam transmission on a new frequency. We're jamming that spectrum of their comms now.
Frost checked off, so.
I'm taking you with me.
Oh. All right. That was a little on the fast side, I suppose.
And welcome to this sector. We recommend
Got
that you get underway and
Draconians.
head for secure space.
Hey, that checked off a story mission thingy that I had.
We have the
Oh, well, that's good. Yay.
Well, I mean, this is my second TOS recruit who hasn't done all of the Delta Quadrant stuff yet.
But my Starlight, it's not that you get the lock box drops when you can get them for free. These are special. They're special because they drop on you. Hello, Rachel. Anyway, I apologize for not being around last week. I decided to be really sick last week. And,
I was wondering about that.
yeah, you know, there's this new variation of COVID going around, and so that was my first thought, and the doctor's like, nah, it's just the stupid...
It's
whatever
flu
it is.
season. What else were you expecting?
No, I got a tick bite about 5 months ago and got Lyme disease, and I've been getting better and better and better and better and better and better, and then I regressed massively last week, so it was just 2 days of lying in bed. Ugh.
Some of those diseases are weird in how they progress, because it'll have like certain cells in your body just like build up like storage of some sort of toxin or whatever, and then when those cells eventually die, then that toxin leaks into your blood and makes you sick. And
Oh yeah, that's a real thing.
boy.
That is a real thing.
That's one of those things where it's just it's the way that the stuff is like invisibly doing things in the background where you can't see it that catches you by surprise solely because you can't see it.
Hello, Shadow. How are you doing? Is my day well? Where's my day well? That's a very good question. What have I done today? Oh, I was in Bloomington until 4 this morning. I was going to stay there until they served breakfast, and I'm like, or I could drive home.
Okay, well, so that patrol got me so that I'm halfway to 2.
All right, another one. We could do 9th rule. We could do rescue and search and rescue.
I mean, both of those sound.
Okay, let's do 9th rule next. If you want to join us, launch when you're ready. So Id and I went to Chicago over the weekend to go to the Star Trek convention and met up with JB.
Good to see you, friend.
Sorry to interrupt.
Hey,
The Carter is ready to assist you.
And I think we're the only people from the game who were there. It was very, very quiet game-wise.
Reading a single Ferengi vessel. Marauder.
All
You know what?
right.
This would probably be better if I actually put my equipment back on the ship. There we go.
So we have 3 out of. Okay, there's the 4th one.
No, Mr. Dave, no devs were there from Stowe. It was very, very, very informal. Let's see, there were a few people from the series. Let's see, a couple people from TNG. Anson Mount was there, which is really interesting.
Who?
Anson Mount, Pike.
Oh.
Jonathan Delarco was there. He was lovely.
You, right?
Yeah. I got to chat with him because of what I was wearing. And then when I finally took off my costume, I went back and actually talked to him so I could make sense. He's got a new movie coming out, and if we can find it on cable, when it goes to cable, we'll have to do a watch party. Aside from that, who else was there? A few people from Enterprise, a few people from Lower Decks, but it was really, really small. Oh, I'm on a completely different angle, no wonder. Unlike Vegas, this seemed very impromptu and, hey, let's have a convention. Woohoo!
Hey, they're warping in debris.
Yeah, they always do when you guys are around. Go figure.
I'm actually not able to target them fast enough to fire torpedoes.
You just fire constantly and hopefully something will hit it.
Okay, I'll stop firing for a little bit.
So, Shadow, back in the day, there used to be a, not a Star Trek convention in Chicago. It would be, like Comic-Con Chicago style. It had a different name. And it would get the big names in there. William Shatner, Patrick Stewart, blah, 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 blah. But this seemed to be super low-key. But it was also less expensive. Like, instead of the typical $100 a day tickets, it was $40.
Dang it.
Did they get you with their little impulsive bursty things?
Viral overload, yes.
Yes, that thing.
Viral impulse burst. Oh wait, no. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, these are Mokai. They'll do that to you.
For some reason, I was thinking it was the Elijah.
Dag nabbit. Stop that. Stop doing your little toys on me. And Mr. Dave, this one wasn't great, but they're doing more and more of these little ones. Like the weekend before was Nashville.
Yeah, he said they're down to a few ships right while the last
Boom.
one was
Yes.
exploding.
Very few.
Well fought. Well, Othran's on his.
Very, very few ships. So if I remember, hang on a second before we go to the next one. Let's see what they've got coming up. Let us see. Star Trek conventions coming up. We just did that one. Star Trek Dallas is November 15th to 17th. Star Trek New Jersey is November 8th to 10th. And then it goes into 25. And I'm not seeing a lot of Star Trek. San Francisco in January. Charlotte in October. Vegas, of course, there's one in Orlando in August. Maybe we should all go visit Frost and stay at his house. And that's it for next year, so far.
Are we sure we want Frost to be fully insane?
Hey, I've done conventions with Frost. There are worse things than doing a con with Frost.
Hmm.
Doing a con 2 consoles for us.
Okay, let's see. Gordo Hombre Libra 90877 left a screenshot in Discord. I wonder where he left the screenshot.
I probably did its gallery.
No, that's Board King.
Yeah, he was talking about how he found someone who made a duplicate of Locutus.
Yeah.
And that's what the one in Dated's gallery is that
Oh, hang on.
it's another player who has a character costume to look like Locutus.
Oh, I was still too high up. Oh, that is a good Locutus.
So, anyways, the project that I've been messing with, trying to figure out what the actual list of requirements list of races that you're able to use the Tlin and other stuff. The Tlin one is actually really simple. It's because like the bob haircut. Most female characters that have the ability to choose their hairstyle can use it. That's relatively simple. But, there are weird exceptions that are worth documenting to some extent. The Rutherford thing, that one confuses the heck out of me.
Why?
Okay, one, the description of it in the store makes it seem like there's like 6 races that can use it or something.
Yeah.
But the reality is that most races that use the humanoid head shape can use it.
Yeah, you were talking about that earlier. Hang on a second. Welcome, Christian Risotto, which I'm sure I'm saying wrong, but hi, I presume you are Gordo. And you're on mute, but you're always welcome to jump in. And don't worry if you don't speak great English, because it doesn't stop us.
And most of us have it as our native language.
Yes, but, there's Pi and Chris and Musin and there was Ed. So a lot of people, it's not their primary language.
Yeah, English is my primary language, but I've spent a lot of time learning bits and pieces of other languages.
It's a difficult language. Shadow says, I definitely don't speak great English. I speak hillbilly, not the Kings. Yep.
Well, what I was going on with the Rutherford thing, though, is like, item 1, the head covering, the biggest one. Most races that use humanoid heads can use it. For some reason, female Orions can't, though, even though they use the same head shape as humans.
That's not good.
Orions are actually listed in the store description as a race that can use it.
Huh. That is interesting.
I actually tested this on a Federation Diplomacy Orion Bridge Officer and several different KDF Orion Bridge Officers, and none of them. But male Orions, yeah, they can use it.
Slowly getting through all of my Omega fragments. Hopefully get them done in time for next year.
You could do the load balancing thing. We just scatter them between 12 characters.
Oh, I do that. I keep them in my one account, and everybody shares the love. I'm down to 426 of the shards at 10 hours per round. It's the next one's when I have to go and refine the fragments at 20 hours each, where it begins to get really bad. Christian is live if anybody wants to watch what he's got going on his screen. So if you're in our Discord. Okay, so how are you doing on leveling?
Oh, right. Let's see. What am I?
All right, yeah.
Just a little above 2.
We have to go do some more then.
Yeah, at this rate, it's going to take 10 of them.
What? We're going to do something else tonight? Rescue and search? Or trouble over tour?
Yeah, we're probably going to end up doing it.
Hey, Gordo, you're more than welcome to join us. Would you like me to send you an invitation? It's
Yes,
Joshua!
I guess we do
Hello.
rescue and search first.
Okay, hang on. Let's get Patrick invited to the team here. How are you doing, Joshua?
Doing better.
Good. Better than what?
Better that I'm not in the guild that I was raiding with.
All right. There you go.
Because I left after the requirements were... It sounded like a second-time, full-time job than actual fun.
Yeah, been there. Let's see. Gordo's going to finish up doing his stuff on Nimbus, so we'll get going in a minute here.
Well, I
Does that
guess
make
I'll
any
just
sense to you
stick with the,
guys?
spawn.
Pardon? Say again, Joshua?
What would you rather have? A guild that's more casual, or would you rather have a guild that's more demanding?
Yes. No, I prefer... Oh, Drunken Heretic is willing to step out if somebody wants to jump in.
I can jump in.
Okay.
Let me log in.
Thank you, Drunken Heretic. Sure.
Anyway, though, what I was saying about the Rutherford stuff, it's like you have, one of the races that's listed in the store descriptions being able to use it is Rigelians. Here's the thing. Rigelians don't use humanoid heads. Which means Rigelians can't use the hair or the head covering. They can, however, use the cybernetic gear. Yeah, that's the part about this that gets really, really weird. Is that some races just seem to like randomly get the cybernetic gear and some don't.
Back to the question about guilds slash fleets armadas. Yeah, Drunken Heretic says casual as long as the projects are completed. I think that's a really good one.
Yeah.
Muse Knuckle wants to join us, but I'm sorry, Muse Knuckle, I'll invite you next time because I invited Joshua just now. I'm just waiting for him to get logged in. Are you Sumpack?
Yep.
Okay, there you go.
Now we just need people to get into the patrol before the Mokai run the spawn.
Is it rescue and search?
Yeah, we're going to do rescue and search.
On what level?
Advanced, please.
10-4, launching. I'm in a Trailblazer, so...
Launching.
Yep. With intrepid nacelle pylons.
That should be interesting.
I mean, the fleet that most of my characters are in is casual.
No. Sorry.
What?
Sorry, Loki was being Loki.
Is casual to the point where we still haven't finished the fleet holdings, despite the fact that this fleet has been around for
1 sec.
almost
food downstairs.
well over 14 years.
If you're hungry. Sorry about that. Go ahead.
Have a look at the ship. Where's the compasture?
Where are you? Come here. Come closer so I can see you. Ooh. That's pretty. The beaver?
Yeah, the USS Beaver. NCC 92646.
I want somebody to name theirs the Honey Badger.
I will change it if
No,
that's a suggestion for this festival.
We got into discussion about honey badgers while I was driving. It was a long drive to Chicago.
Honey Bear don't give a
The
shit.
Beaver? The USS Beaver? No, we're not naming it the Beaver.
And
Please.
I have seen the USS Donald J. Trump before.
Oh yeah, there's quite a few of them.
Oh, I think I know who that particular guy is. That's Donald J. Trump.
There's a couple of them.
Yeah, my friend likes to report them because, well, politics.
That's gonna be a hard thing to sell. Is he could be in the Star Trek timeline as he could be viewed at some point in the future as a good president. Now, keep in mind, bear with me. I could say he could be,
Yes.
and also at the same time, hey, Clinton could be viewed that way.
Oh, yes.
So all I'm saying is, a U.S. president, could have a Federation ship named after them. Be it Democrat, Republican, or some other party.
Shadow says you'll never wonder if someone is in the house. Yeah, no. That's never a concern. I sleep with my doors open because I'm just... The dog alarm will go off.
I think more that it's like you're wondering what the dogs are barking at, not if the dogs are barking at.
Oh, no. I know the different dog barks. There is the, hey, there's a raccoon in the backyard, we're going to go kill it, which is this really weird, super aggressive bark. There's a stranger outside bark. There's a squirrel outside bark. There's a dog walking in front of us bark. There's a person walking by us. And then there's the very amorphous, there's leaves in the backyard, Mom. We must bark at them.
Or they will go and get a whole bunch in their mouth and then bring them inside.
I haven't done that yet. Thank goodness. We won't go there.
Not yet. Give them a chance.
Oh, so your dogs are so accustomed to sleeping on the couch that they have never learned to make beds out of random debris.
Yeah, pretty much. I've got the couch that looks out the front window, and then my bed looks out the back window because it's on the ground floor. And then it's on the second floor, and there's not a lot of windows, and the windows face the neighbors' houses, so it's kind of nothing to see there. Shadow says, I have a dog alarm too, saves a lot of money on a real alarm. That is so true. When I moved in here, what's the security company? ADT? ADP? Yes, rescue and search. Absolutely. Yes, Gerald, I'll put you up in a second. They're like, don't you need an alarm? And I'm like, is it that bad of a neighborhood? Because, if they're going to go for my house, I think they'll go for the $1 million house right behind me and not mine. Which is true.
Well,
and I have a pit bull.
My brother has this yappy creature that...
Children?
Well... It's one of those dogs that spends most of its time barking at cats.
Oh, okay.
And
So
because of the fact that it looks at neighbor cats like most of the day. So it has, a lot of cats to bark at.
Oh, Loki just came up here to join me, so give me 1 second here. Come here, pup. Come here, Hellspawnula.
So what do you think of the the Trailblazer with the Intrepid nacelle pylons?
I think it looks great.
Looks better than the original.
I think it looks lovely. Shadow, my pit bull is absolute. We just did 9th Rule, Patrick, so we have to do... We did Wanted, we did 9th Rule, we did Search and Rescue, Trouble Over Tur. I think that's the next one. The circuit. Yeah, Trouble Over Tur is next. And yeah, my pit bull is adorable. She's a sweet, sugary booger once she gets to know you.
Until then, she will attempt to eat.
Yeah, until then, She fell in love with it as soon as he got here, so that was easy. But I had people over at the house when I was living in Chicago, and the first person came in. It was my current martial arts master. We had Trouble Over Tur when you guys are ready. It's way too late, Patrick. I put it on advanced, but that's okay. And the dogs were barking. I had to put them inside the house, and I forgot to mention to the remainder of the people who were coming over not to walk through the house. And they just came over. Nobody answered the door, so they opened the front door, walked through the house. These are my grandmasters. And the dogs are just like, bark, 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 and they just ignored them and walked out through the house. Never paid them any attention at all. And the dogs were like, bark, darn you! Bark! We're barking at you! You're supposed to be afraid.
No.
It did not work that way. Graz, we're on Trouble Over Tur if you want to join us. There you are.
I see Patrick brought the extra large Federation cruiser.
Somebody's got to.
I think somebody has to bring a science vessel.
hate pilot maneuvers. One thing I hate even more about pilot maneuvers is the fact that while there's a button to turn it off, the button to turn it off, you have to click the button every single time you map move.
Really?
Yep.
Yes.
Hmm.
The button to hide the UI for the buttons does not have that issue.
Huh.
It's kind of strange.
Hey, Shadow, I actually know somebody who spins dog hair into yarn. You can't do it on its own. You have to add a little something else. So there's a mix of some sheep, most a dog.
Something's wrong. The rift isn't closing.
It's
Launching warships on intercept course.
just how the hair's made.
But one of the screwiest things I've ever heard of, and this is something from Romania, so, you know, Romanians are creative, shall we say. Well, this one woman had, over a period of I don't know how long,
Here they come.
every time she cut her hair, she'd just, like, threw it in a box. And after a while, she'd collected enough to weave it into a sweater.
Wow. Pitbull hair is way too short, but Loki, until she recently went to the groomers, had long hair, and I have clumps of dog hair everywhere. I have more hair than I have dog.
Yeah, it's like 10 pounds of hair, 5 pounds of dog. Pretty
There's
much.
some breeds that actually genuinely have very long fur. Not quite sheep long length fur, but that is actually one thing someone pointed out about like cat hair is that the thinner the hair is, the shorter it can be in order to make it.
Sure, it can be in order to make it.
Well, because like it's a matter of how you tangle the hair together to make it stay in the yarn.
Oh yeah.
So really thin stuff doesn't need as much coercion to turn into yarn.
Well, the thing with a sheep wool is that the fibers mat up really nicely.
Mm-hmm.
They'll entangle with each other pretty easily, so it's one of the reasons you can card it and still have it come out.
Well,
interconnect nicely.
breeds of sheep people commonly use for wool also have very fine wool.
You're cutting out at the end of your sentences. I don't know what's going on. So, can you say that again about the sheep?
What I said is that the breeds that people most commonly use for wool
Yeah.
have very fine hair.
Really? I didn't
Yes,
know
because
that.
like there's certain kinds of sheep that aren't commonly used for wool where if you shear one of them, which you can do because, you know,
Sheep.
it's sheep,
They're sheep.
it gives you a much coarser hair.
That's interesting. I didn't know that.
Like the whole mountain varieties that are one of these varieties is just not even a proper breed. It's just like wild, but it's known for having very, very coarse hair.
Okay.
Why is the Liberator parked in the damage hole?
Because, you know, it's the Kobayashi Maru School of Piloting.
Oh, right. It's being piloted by a fungus.
Yeah. He's a fungi. Most of my hair left just left with a regal crown of male pattern baldness.
Yeah, sounds about right. Actually, in my case, it's like mostly on the back of my head.
I was so disappointed when my husband was going through chemo the first time. Because the doctor's like, well, typically you lose all your hair, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, great. I like bald men.
You didn't need to see that. You did not need to hear that.
Well, I do. He didn't lose any hair. Ever. From any of his chemo.
So he was the one of the 1%.
Yeah, he was the exception. They kept him on very low-dose chemo because he was getting really sick towards the end, but yeah, even when he was going through the pretty heavy stuff, nope. The only thing that happened that was bad was his white cell count dropped down, so he couldn't go to the gym for like 3 months, and he was ticked.
We're done.
We are indeed. Oh, man, her hair came back curly after chemo. That's interesting.
Many among us were once longer, Commander Gerard.
Attacks like these.
That was interesting.
It was. Muse Knuckle wants to join us, so I'm going to kick somebody. Who wants to get kicked?
I'll go.
Okay. We'll just rotate through and grab everybody.
I've actually heard of cases like that where someone had their hair texture change simply because of the fact that they cut all of it off.
That's weird. Why would that change the texture?
Well, it's just it started growing out different.
Oh, your body. You're doing something to your body.
Yeah.
As in chemo.
Well,
The radiation.
chemo in particular damages fast-growing cells, and your hair cells grow really fast, as you know.
Yeah.
But why would it change afterwards?
Well, it could be that some of the stuff is damaged.
Well,
and thus.
The
Go ahead.
hypothesis that I got from that one person who had it changed simply because they cut all of their hair off was just that the process of the hair growing out, the hair naturally straightens because it's being pulled straight as it grows.
That's not why your hair is straight. The reason that your hair is straight is because, if you have curly hair, it's because your hair is straight, but the individual fibers within each piece of hair aren't growing at the same rate, and so what happens is they pull unevenly and it winds up with giving you curly hair. On the other hand, if the fibers are curly and they entwine with each other, it winds up giving you straight hair.
Yeah, I know, but that's a natural tendency to be that shape, not necessarily the only factor that determines.
No, it's not the only factor, but it is the major one. So for those of us who have wavy hair, we get some of the straight fibers, some of the curly fibers, blah blah blah.
The one individual that had this happen to her though is someone who had her hair at least shoulder length for most of her life, and when she was talking about this, someone mentioned hey, didn't you in your baby pictures have curly hair? And she's like, oh, I did.
Hey, we're gonna run Wanted Argalan. Where are you on your on your mastery?
I think I'm up to 3 now.
That's it?
Yeah.
That's because we're running it in big teams. Okay. All right, we're going to do Wanted Argala. So launch when you're ready.
Okay.
I just got the Odyssey, the Fleet Store Odyssey uniforms. I'll just purchase them on this character.
Okay.
So that means I'll update my Odyssey uniform once I'm done here.
Now, in that particular case, this is also someone who would meticulously comb her hair. So it's entirely possible that the process of combing her hair was straightening it somehow. I don't know.
You said Wanted Argala.
Wanted Argala.
The one with Benthans. Well, I guess we're going.
On my... You know how much dilithium I've already saved up for the next Phoenix Spaceback event?
No.
Noon of 900,000. Already.
I've been putting some into various projects here. Ooh, I've got 833, so I'm not that far behind you. Woohoo!
Oh.
I didn't realize I was that far along. Fun, yay!
I'm planning to get about 2 to 3 million of it.
Nice.
and then absolutely grind out the experimental tech upgrades. Why not, right?
Why not?
Okay,
Yeah.
I gained an expertise point. Cool.
Nice.
I think we need to go to elite because, well, these guys are dying too quick.
We can do that. Let's finish this one.
Yeah,
We'll go up
that's
to
actually
elite.
something I was pondering. Because, like, you know, if we're curb stomping them this hard,
Well, there's 5 of us. Of course we're curb stomping them. But yeah, we can go up to elite.
I'm taking you with me.
Where are we going?
We're going to his star base
Oh
to
my
go
God.
and beam
We're
down
already
to
on
his
5.
star
hey,
base
it's my
and assassinate everyone inside of it.
Nah. These are Kazon. Killing all of them. Yeah, you just get rid of the leader and then tell them like, okay, so here's what you're going to do now.
All right, let's see where we're at with that now. What is next? Ninth rule would probably be next.
Do you want me to bring a big DPS or do you want me to stay on the character I'm on?
Go grab some DPS. Yeah, 9th rule is cleared now, so we can go ahead and do that one. But yeah, let's take it up to elite then.
Let me grab some DPS then.
Go ahead.
I'll bring my main for a couple.
Okay.
I'm logged in. When you're ready.
Who are you on?
Myself.
There you are.
So we're doing a 9th roll.
9th rule. Elite.
I'm going to use the USS Thunderstruck.
Do we all have to sing that now?
No, I mean, so someone will probably do that anyway, but it's not required.
I saw somebody doing belly dancing to Thunderstruck, and it was amazing. Talk about muscle control.
I'm hit.
Just waiting on Patrick.
Lead the way. Shurgat will follow. Reading a single Ferengi vessel. Marauder class. They've decloaked.
By the way, Shadow, I hope your wife's okay. All right, let's do this. Let us do the thing.
I'm in a pocket rocket.
I thought even enough of their ships for salvage. How do we undercover?
Is there a reason I showed up at all there, Joshua? Well, I will tell you this, Shadow. My husband had cancer for 35 years.
If you'll be slow down my DPS, I can more than happily oblige. That's why I came on an understated tune.
There we go. And every time it came back, they had a new treatment that actually worked even better than the old treatments. So, keep the faith. Keep the faith.
Pay for the heart. Been a long road. Came from there to here.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Shadow.
You know what? This reminds me of something. So this is something I was hoping when I first started playing the game that would be at some point added to the Z store as a chip to buy, the Zelant. Yeah, those big old Gorn battleship things. We can't fly those. Always wanted to fly those.
I will be right back.
We will be right here.
You know why they're moving all around and jumping everywhere? 'Cause I'm using a temporal ship.
Ah,
Oh, I thought it was because the fact that we have 4 gravity wells yanking them back.
No, I've got.
I want to see the gravity wells on multiple sides just shredding them. I think that would be a wonderful effect.
I could bring an EPG ship and we'll make them really shed.
Well, one thing I remember is like the first time I played the I forget what the name is. Like it's the final mission in the Jim Hadar featured episode series.
Home? The big one?
I got crushed by a pair of Jim Hadar battleships activating tractor beam repulsors, one on each side of them.
Ooh.
It's one of those things where you're like, oh, it's a Jim Hadar battleship. Those are no big deal. Oh, great.
Oh, have we ever fought the Jem'Hadar as not being our friends? I mean, the only Jem'Hadar I can remember is from Gamma Quadrant. They were on our side. They were the good guys.
I mean, like, I've been playing this game since, like, 2010.
Well, so have I. But I think my memory's gone. I don't remember the Jemmies.
The original
Yeah, I can put you down there.
story arc with the Cardassian struggle.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
Had a bunch of Jim Hadar in it.
That's right,
But
it did.
that's not what this was about. It's like that old featured episode series was tied into the old version of the Cardassian struggle arc, because one of the features of that is that the Alpha Quadrant Jim Hadar have not had contact with the Founders ever since the Founders signed the peace treaty with the Federation.
Shadow has to go off and clean my house. Oh, his house. Shadow has to go clean his house. Let's see. Jem'Hadar are friendly with us thanks to Odo. Without him, they would just be slaves. Yep.
Well, that's the Gamma Quadrant Jim Hadar. The Alpha Quadrant Jim Hadar don't have Odo as their leader. That was part of what the problem was. And also there's that whole thing with Karu Khan and Loris, who got in temporal stasis, so they had basically been pokeballed since before the peace treaty was signed, and hadn't talked to Odo ever.
By the way, hi Id, and how are you doing on the levels?
Let's see here. I am currently at 4.
Oh, we're getting there. Where do we have to go? 6?
5.
5. Oh, that's not bad.
This is a pilot escort.
Okay.
It's not an account unlock, but
do we want to do
improved gravity well thing is neat.
Do we want to do something different, because we tend to do the same ones over and over and over?
How about Clash of both Carol in the Carol system?
Sure, we haven't done that one in a long time. I'm game to try it.
Sure.
Clash above
Launching.
Karen? Saren?
Yep.
Saran? Saran?
Sure, why not?
Oh, just call it Karen and
Karen.
let's get over it.
We get to deal with Karen. She'll call the manager if things don't go her way.
Yep.
I just saw someone in Soul Space with a Vaduar juggernaut named Ooh Baby.
It is good to
Oh
see the face
God.
of
Have mercy on his soul.
my rebels down like the
The rabid targs that they are. You know what we're gonna do? How about we just transport a whole bunch of warthogs onto his ship and kill them?
Saw an amazing picture. Did I take a screenshot of that? Give me 1 second here.
Well, we're just waiting for the Achilles to join us.
Yep.
And here
Okay,
I am, the
so-
only person who's not flying a Federation or Federation adjacent starship.
Okay, which tab is it under?
Klingon Civil War.
I just do them in alphabetical order on the all file. Because I'm not that clever.
Sorry, trying to get my bar set up on this one.
That's okay. Take your time. Let us know when you're ready.
Well, he's here now.
We were ambushed.
USS Apache. Oh, it moved. I have to look at it later.
Those are Imperial warships. They will confront with the Lothar. Lothar. Show them what it means to have warriors.
Accidentally used pilot maneuvers and jumped out of the way for preventing myself from firing a torp spread.
That worked extremely well.
Yeah, well,
No.
it's like what is this? Like I'm adjusting the angle very carefully. Adjust the angle twice, and it reads that as a double tap and jumps sideways.
Welcome back, Frost. And
I'm back.
that is an
I know you want-
amazing picture, Patrick.
What?
Patrick posted a screenshot. That was really nice. So glad to have you back, Frost.
I like my picture too.
What is that purple thing?
What purple thing?
Oh, we actually had an ambiplasma envelope Mark 12 drop. Huh.
Ooh. That's nice to get fun drops.
Well, I mean, it's not exactly good, but hey, whatever.
Do 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 do.
The musical stylings of Frost.
Yes, musical stylings of me, and if you don't like it, well, my room. That's just the way things are. But I wish I was listening to this later.
Did someone fire off a tricobalt torpedo spread?
Not me.
Plasma repeater pistol.
I see what definitely looks like the phasic rifts caused by tricobalt explosions.
Nope, that's the wrong thing. I have to be smarter than
Yep.
the things around me.
You have
not
to work
dumber.
smarter, not harder.
Well, I'm going to work harder.
You,
regardless.
you have to be smarter than the computer.
Smarter than the average bear.
Austin here.
No, then it's not hard to be smarter. He's a very special person.
Joshua and Graz are sleeping.
Are they?
Apparently. Oh, no, they're awake now.
I mean,
Well,
Chaos is an
you-
awesome
you
person,
said
but
that too loud.
sometimes he's special.
Oh, sometimes we're all special.
Yes.
In our own unique, individual way. Wait, what?
Mm-hmm.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Where is it? I don't know where it is.
Somebody posted something new,
There
but
it
I
is.
don't see what it is.
I
Oh.
figured it out. I figured even.
You did?
I did. I'm awesome.
That to be determined at a later date. Wait, what?
I am amazing, and if you don't agree, you're just jealous.
I disagree. 100% cold-heartedly disagree with you.
You're entirely entitled to be wrong.
Where are you at, Mar Hawkman?
Just like you.
Nope. See, I'm not wrong because it's my opinion.
I'm 3/4
That's
of the way to 5.
Ooh, we're almost there. Let's see if we can get one more
Yeah,
going
so
here.
one more should be fine.
What would be a good one? What have we not done in a long time?
Gravity kills.
No,
Okay,
no, no,
Ruins
Buzz.
of Doom?
How about
Bad
that,
grass.
how about that annoyingly
Poor Fez?
painful one where that's not a patrol.
How about Ruins of Doom?
Ooh, preying on the weak.
Preying on the weak. Okay.
Delta
Right.
Quadrant Elite.
Yes. Preying on the weak, everybody.
I remember this one has a whole bunch of ships, but also has this annoying environmental hazard. Where
Is that one of the things where we like have to hold hands while we pray?
Other kind of prey.
Let's launch all the mines and let's destroy these Vadwar quickly and succinctly.
Rachel says Corfez for the whim.
I mean, I've actually had Corfez pop up twice in RTFOs, and
Wow.
Against the Vadwar.
well, I mean, it's Corfez. So
Yeah, I generally do elites only on ships that could potentially do it, but still, you never know what you're going to get in randoms.
You never
Well-
know what you're gonna get.
it's also it's a pug, so you don't necessarily have the other guys, you know.
Run away.
No, I never run.
Yeah, park and shoot versus Badwar, not necessarily a great idea. There are some strategies you can use to mitigate the annoyance, though. Oh yeah, this is what I was talking
Solar
about.
flares overload shields. We have adapted, but they will affect everyone else.
Yeah, definitely those mines are definitely helping her.
You would join forces with these creatures? Disgusting.
Cooperate.
Other than
I
this
did my
disgust-
5,000.
He hasn't seen my picture, has he? But
Probably not.
You know,
No,
I actually had this character set up as that looked like a liberated Borg.
Ah,
Was that supposed to be paying attention? Because
No.
I failed.
no, you don't have to pay attention.
Okay, good.
Yeah, you're here to be a human shield.
Emotional support unit.
The important part is for Badwar to shoot you instead of the liberated Borg.
Well, at least it's nothing unusual.
Can I have an emotional support, Moopsie?
Yes,
Oh, yeah, there's one right here. Come and help yourself.
but I want one too.
That would be a good cosplay. Cosplay as Moopsie.
I mean, someone cosplays Dead's Grudge.
That's true.
I mean, okay. Realistically, I've seen people cosplay as Daleks. So
Yeah.
I took my daughter to a maker's convention,
Yeah.
and they had several people there at Daleks.
Really?
They were like in a group. There were, I don't know, 8 of them, like all moving together. Is I guess what they thought Daleks move like.
Okay. Actually, I know what I want to do for my next cosplay. So I want to go as a Tholian.
You know,
there's
actually,
a challenge.
You know, actually, think of it, a dialect would, I'm not trying to sound bad or anything, but so if someone's in a wheelchair bound, that would actually be a potential good one for them.
I mean,
because-
let's face it. Is it canonically the guy who is the Daleks' creator is in fact wheelchair bound?
Yes, exactly.
So,
Not anymore.
Well, originally.
I mean,
at
not
some
super
point,
Now he's magic.
but at some point, he actually was
Yeah.
Richard about. And also at the same time, even if you dress up as a normal Dalek, it's like the person's in. It's like just need
yeah,
a
it's
nice
basically
outer
just
shell.
like a miniature go-kart, the one version that I saw.
Yeah, you could do that. That'd be cool.
The trick though is building a miniature go-kart that actually makes you go.
So these
Well,
guys were
do
shuffling their
that.
feet. It was pretty obvious. So I don't think they had the same budget as like a high-end
Roller skates? You could cannibalize some roller skates on some sort of
Well,
cart.
I mean, the trick is you need to motorize it.
Yeah.
Well, they
that-
definitely were not that.
Oh, but for someone in a wheelchair, they're already motorized, right?
Could
Or at least
be.
Well,
if they're in a motorized wheelchair.
the trick, of course, is getting one where you have wheels small enough to fit in the Dalek chassis,
Mhm.
and also a gear ratio that makes you move.
But
These were kids, dude. We're not going to put them to a high standard or anything.
No, but what I'm saying is actually just build a shell
Yeah.
around the motorized wheelchair.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Use one of the club cars from like Walmart or something.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, there's 100 different ways you could do something.
I'm doing the run and hit strategy.
I'm kind of happy that the MCU finally did a fat Thor.
Which is far more lore accurate.
But hey, at
I
least
think I just took damage, and that most of the damage was from one of my teammates' mines because I got stuck.
I really respect the Naughty Dog team when they did Ragnarok, because that's the lore accurate version of Thor. Not that muscle-bound freight thing. He was like a normal-looking guy. Dude.
Marvel Comics' take on Thor is Marvel Comics' take on Thor. You
Correct.
should not expect that anywhere else.
You know, there's actually one shield that can actually adapt to the solar flares.
Oh, and which one's that?
The old Borg set.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, that hurts.
I don't know if I still have that anywhere.
And trust me, it does work, because I've already tested it.
Aegis that does some weird stuff because of the fact that it's so old that a lot of the newer content that they don't design it with Aegis in mind, and then you bring out Aegis and it's like, oh my, because Aegis from way back in the day was built as a tank set.
Aegis.
Aegeus.
Aegis. That's how you say it in Greek.
Well, I'm not speaking.
It's their word.
We are grateful for your
All right. How did... Oh, we're still in the zone. That had to have brought you up to 5. Had to.
We'll see. Okay, that's.
We are grateful for your long-range scans.
Let's see how that goes.
Yeah, I figured that was going to give me a level 5. I remember this one. It's one of the ones that people don't find to be particularly fun because of the solar flare mechanic, which legitimately can kill you. But it has a crap load of ships in it. Yeah. Oh, also it's the Vadwar, so yeah.
Yeah, Vodwar's always an adventure. Let me get rid of some of this stuff real
So
quick.
yeah, that is improved craft wall.
Let me empty out the coffers, so to speak. Which way am I going to go? This way? We'll go that way. So I've got some room to go get some more stuff.
I'm going to drop out of the team, so
Okay.
you can bring someone else for a bit.
Okie dokie.
I think the only reason I didn't die in that was because I'm using Best Hope of the Empire, which gives me a bunch of temporary hit points every time I activate the mode. But actually, at one point, got to like 3% health. Oh well.
It rolls down so fast on that ship that, it drops to 1% health and comes right back and...
Well, I mean, also, this is a pilot escort, so I only have like 70,000.
Ah, yes, big difference.
Well, there's quite a few people on this evening.
Oh, yeah. Tis an awesome evening.
There's a particular note. Klingon Pop Warrior.
Ah.
She's on tonight.
I did not see her in Chicago. I thought she would have been there. Maybe she was there when I wasn't there. Well, that wasn't very exciting. All right, what next, folks? Or shall we, let's see, since we got that, does anybody need to do anything? Or do we want to do something else?
The Bonniekin mission.
Say again?
The Bonniekin mission.
The Bunny Commission?
Bonniekin mission.
Oh, the Bonniekin mission. That's interesting.
What lies beneath? Yeah.
Yeah. Any particular reason? I mean, in game.
Because it's October.
Do we have an event going on for that now?
No.
Oh.
But hey.
We will for Halloween, I'm sure. Oh, no. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll get the, what is that one? The Spectres one.
It's hard to say what they're going to do.
Well, they've got the whole, spooky one.
Yeah, I mean, well, like, they try to add to it every year. And there has been more than one iteration of that so far.
Right. Well, this event's over on the 17th, which means that they can set up like a I need to do the tour, but that's not relevant. Which tour?
For the galaxy.
That's a solo adventure there, Patrick.
Yes.
And destroy Voth ships. We could destroy Voth ships! Hold on a second. How many do you need to kill?
74,000.
First of all, does anybody want to join us, and then we'll go do Aftermath Nasorden? No, Patrick. We're going to do Aftermath Nasorden. It gives a chance for everybody to go have some fun. We can have fun with that one. Anybody want to join us?
What difficulty are we doing that on?
We could go with lead again. Have some fun.
Sure, why not?
Okay. Id, you want to join us?
No, I'm going to hang back.
Okay. No worries. All right, dude. Okay, let us launch. The patrol is Aftermath. It's the very first one if you do all patrols. And that's Voth ships.
It's in the Delta Quadrant.
Oh, details. Alphabetical order works just fine. Patrick, join us.
This is Cooperative Cube 1138. We are here to help.
Oh, that's something that's going to be weird for a while until they finally sort that out.
Which is what?
Did you hear what that voice line said?
No.
This is a cooperative cube.
Oh, yes.
We're staring at an assimilator.
Actually, it's a sphere, which makes it even worse.
Well, we also have an assimilator parked next to us as an ally.
Details. But we did this on Elite a couple of days ago, and it was not our best adventure ever.
Well, beam overload builds versus Voth can be very fickle in effect.
Yeah.
Because, like, oh, they activated the reflective shield while I'm in the middle of firing a.
Yeah.
Immunity gimmicks are a lot less mean in that regard because of the fact that, like, oh, the enemy didn't take damage. Oh well. Instead of like, oh, I just killed myself. guess we're doing beta.
I'm on my way over to beta.
I was saying that because
Thank you.
Razabal was already
We'll make
there.
our way to a base to complete repairs.
Clean up this techno-organic trash.
I always think Techno Organic Trash would be an excellent band name. Hello, Chicago. We're Techno Organic Trash.
Oh, I'm pretty sure that was a reflective shield. I genuinely could not tell which direction the reflective shields were going because there was like 4 of them, and I think they were actually facing different.
Ooh. Patrick says I have to learn torpedo high yield level 3. Anybody got that sitting around?
That's pretty easy.
Yeah.
And this bulwark still hasn't died.
Go. Can face the wrath of the Empire here.
Did you eat your food?
Yes.
Okay, is your mother there? Give me a minute then. I don't have a problem helping you, but you're going to have to be patient for a minute.
Specimens to clean up. How irritating.
I have to go help my kids, so I'll be back.
All right.
Without some assistance. How quaint.
Well, that was a surprise.
What, did you work for bridge?
No. Reflection.
Oh.
Right back at me, and it was just like, bang. All gone.
I mean, when the Voth stuff got added to the game, a lot of people complained about it furiously simply because of the fact that certain builds just get hard countered by that stuff.
Well, I like having things that are difficult. I like having the challenge. If it was all easy, it'd get really boring. Make me think. Make me work for it.
Wow, I just took a hit for $30,000 once.
Yowza.
But yeah, that talk we had about the gravity well shenanigans remind me of like Battle of the Binary Stars.
Yeah.
And having someone do a mega well on
Oh,
the
yeah.
sarcophagus and the entire Klingon fleet just turns into a giant chain warp core breach. And the sarcophagus just like gets insta-killed every time it respawns because of the fact that there's so many Klingon ships exploding.
I want to say it was... Can't remember who it was. McAllister? Somebody had a lovely mega well going for that.
Thank you for your timely assistance.
Oh, hey, look, it's one of the really, really weird-looking Borgem plants. Like, it covers part of your mouth. And, like, the right side of your face. But the whole, like, having the eyepiece cover part of your mouth thing is very strange.
Borg don't care.
Tracking a large force incoming. Preparing defense station.
How dare you? How dare you? Kill
Oh,
me
that was
again.
painful.
Patrick, this ought to be giving you your Voth ships you needed. And then some.
Yes, the boss ships you needed, and several of the boss ships you didn't need to.
Let's see if we can poke off the little things here first. Bright light if I die. Died again. Wow. Oh, took damage, that's why.
Ooh, wow, that was a damage spike.
No, AP damage. Kinetic damage. Lots of AP damage.
I got a message saying, Captain, our hull is at 75%, and then exploded. Like, okay. Do we have to protect the assimilator?
Oh, what's the plan? We just shoot stuff. But sometimes going in and taking out, like, the Palisade frigates, the little ships, keeps them from being annoying, and they die easier. And then we can all focus on the big guys.
But one of the things about this sort of thing that gets a bit weird is that there's the economy of scale concept,
Mm-hmm.
but dang it, accidentally flew the wrong way. The discerning which direction the reflective shield is pointing is kind of a pain. Especially since sometimes the Voth just burn the ship. Oh, now it's pointing towards me. It wasn't.
Ooh.
Yeah, the whole reflective shield gimmick bouncing one of my beam overloads back at me is probably accounting for every single death
Yep.
I've had so far. Now, I've heard it's actually worse if you have fire at will, because the fact you can't even control which ships you're hitting. So, yeah.
I'm dying, but I'm not taking damage, which is really interesting.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's just like one of those things where you just like get hit for like 100,000 damage all at once, and it's like, oh, that happened. Like, I'm spamming reverse shield polarity. That's probably the main reason why I'm not getting killed more often.
Plot armor.
I mean, that's basically what reverse shield
It
polarity
really is.
I mean, like, one of the things that I miss from the exploration system is that while they didn't have anything that is a truly unique ability, some of the enemies that you would find in the exploration clusters had different combinations of the standard abilities than what you see in the main factions that you run into.
I do miss the exploration. I know they keep saying, "Oh, we might go back to it," but you know they're not going to.
I talked to Taco Fangs about that
Yeah.
times, and it's like his explanation for it is that they just had a bad algorithm for doing the randomization. That was the core problem that they had.
Really?
Because like it just didn't have sanity checks for discerning whether terrain was good or bad.
Huh.
Yay! I've resolved the mission. Enemies in all the usual places. Sweet.
Yay.
I remember falling through a few maps in those.
Yeah, but
Well,
you look for the holes in maps.
You remember how the devs would say like, oh hey, yeah, just post that and we'll fix the problem. They fixed the problem by banishing those maps to the void. They didn't actually go back and edit them.
They didn't fix the problem. They got rid of the problem, but they didn't fix it. I think that should be enough for patrols for night. Shall we do a couple of TFOs for a bit?
I needed to turn in those missions anyways.
See, you got those done. Anybody up for a TFO, maybe random?
Sure.
Anybody want to join us?
Oh, enemies in all the usual places is one of those things where it completes itself. It doesn't wait for you to turn it in.
I'm going to kick Patrick from the team so he can go work on his endeavor. Thank you, Patrick. Appreciate you being here. Graz, Mar Hawkman, you want to do a random TFO?
Sure.
Okey-doke, I'm just going on regular random.
Oh, I need 2 captains.
I'm sorry, you need 2...
Yeah, on ground I have 2 captains.
Ooh, we could do a Borg TFO. Borg ground TFO.
Oh boy. Yeah, I could do that on this character.
Well, I've got a random here. Let's see what we get.
Born ground is actually something I've done on this character before. Cure ground is a pain in the ass. Mainly just because it's so long.
What if we did...
Infected Manus?
No. We could do... you need 2, correct?
Yeah. If
Jupiter Station Showdown.
Yeah, okay,
I'll do it. And we can do it fast.
This is apparently a space one because I got to warp out.
Yep. Oh, well. Could be worse. Speaking of things...
Oh boy.
Speaking of things that could be worse, while we're waiting for this to go through it, let's see what's coming up tomorrow on the Universal. On tomorrow's Universal, we have got Academy Lore Mission. Oh no, the horror.
Well, one of those where you're like, really? Why don't you just like hand it to players?
Well, you can run them in advance and just turn them all in. But they're so easy.
Well, the Academy Lore Mission is a throwaway daily anyway.
Yeah, it's just run in, hit the button. We're done.
Because like it actually completes the endeavor simply because you get a data chip with a trivia on it. That's it. Oh, well, that used to be a Borgpool. That is actually something of an issue that I have with the new TFO is that if not for the guy telling us to leave the Borg cubes alone and not blow them up, we would have blown them up and the tactical fusion cube wouldn't exist.
Honestly, I've been doing Resistance of Starbase 1 because I can run it faster. Because you're relying on a pug for the new episode. And sometimes those pugs are questionable. I had one that lasted over 20 minutes because they just couldn't do it.
I mean, I've had some stupid stuff in pugs, like a guy who just doesn't understand what he's doing, and
No! Someone who doesn't understand what they're doing in this game?
okay, that's a very vague
Yes.
complaint. I know. It doesn't explain why this was particularly annoying, but it has a mechanic in it where the players have reason to do what is more or less, bodyguard duty for the giant Undine pickle things.
Personally, I'm at the point where I'm loving Guillotine.
It's a good TFO.
It is. It's fun.
Might do that next time.
And we'll do the ground one so you can get your captains. Oh my goodness, and we got the other side already? Wow.
I mean, when you split up and do it right.
Yep.
Hey, look, I found a Valdor. That's actually an interesting point, though, is because, this Valdor is a different kind of ship than the original one.
Mm-hmm.
Hate plasma torpedoes. No.
Oh,
I like my weapons.
that was not hard. All right, and you need
Oh
to...
wow!
What?
We had a 0 on Borg probes, which makes sense given how quickly we exploded them all.
Yeah. Everything goes boom. Let's see, you said you need 2 captains?
Mm-hmm.
We could do Jupiter Station Showdown if you want.
Ooh,
Okay.
Here's a fun one.
Yes. Pardon?
Bug hunt.
Bug hunt. Yeah, I'm happy to do bug hunt.
Bug hunt works.
Frost, you want to join us for bug hunt?
I'd have to log in, and I'm
No, that's okay.
at the moment.
I'll just queue us up for a little bug hunt here.
I will make the attempt.
Well, we will wait a moment while you log in. Then we'll go off and bug hunt.
Oh, God, here.
Give me 1 second here.
Okay, I'm on as well.
Give me 1 sec. Okay. There we go. Dang you. There we go. You're set up there. All right. This is Bug Hunt Advanced. Wee boop.
Hello.
Welcome to Pariah 3.
And we are joined by Kamoru from the Doctor.
All these short call people around me.
Would you like to know more?
Buying.
Okay, that's interesting.
Hmm.
Stuck.
I thought it was going to be harder.
What? Bug hunt?
I was preparing for harder.
No. Maybe on Elite.
Yeah.
This hasn't been hard on Advanced for a while.
Fire in the hole!
What hole? What hole?
That one.
No hugging explosives.
Yes, we're spawn camping.
What the heck?
Hurry up and get spawned.
I think we're going to have to ramp this up to Elite moving forward.
To be honest, the pestilence in this are actually a major threat. It's one of those things that you don't think about sometimes because they don't do damage. But having one of them immobilize you, and while another one is spitting acid,
Lieutenant, make the thing go boom.
What thing go boom?
What hole? What hole?
It's a Chandra! Hi, Baron. How are you doing?
I can't say anything.
Close your eyes. Well, the Baron is being silent, but that's all right.
Roswell, you know what I did.
What did you do?
Roswell knows. Somebody was muted.
Oh.
oh, that. I mean, that's. Not
Oh, I've never left myself muted when I go live. That's never happened.
We had somebody in the old fleet that used to do that all the time. Roswell might be doing that right now unless he logged off.
I hope not. He's in this mission with us.
Yeah, and I pulled it too myself. We call it pulling a duck.
How come I'm the only one that even bothered with the
With what?
thing?
Those poor
The
bugs.
thing. Thank you
Yeah.
for that technical term.
We have
The
to go
thing.
there.
I don't know what's waiting for us at the bottom.
Spoiler, it's bugs. It's always
Triple.
bugs.
Rainbow Triple. That's what I meant.
Oh. If it was a
it's supposed to
challenge,
get
I'd
anybody.
throw it on there, but it's not, so I don't.
Yeah, Chandra and I had an old fleet mate that would log into Discord, and we know he's there. And apparently, for 5 minutes after he comes in, we hear him say, "Dang it! I had my talking to you guys the whole time, and I had myself muted."
Yep.
Well, that's awkward.
According to our scans, there's a
This is
tunnel.
the way.
Give me a
We used to have somebody who would constantly, this is before we used chat a lot, would put things on the wrong channel in, sending messages.
Well, one fun trick with this is putting the
Crystals?
mobile things on top of the web, so when the web moves, it drops.
Yep. It's so cool. Come on.
Where is it?
There we go.
There's the explosion.
There they go.
Whee!
They look so pretty there.
Also, having the beams going up like that is weird looking.
Yep. But I like it. Get your butt up here, Vanderveer. Oh, I don't have that. Okay. I won't throw that up there.
I bet you can. I bet you can.
Oh my.
When you put it that way, it sounds like a threat.
I'll tell you what.
I can whoop mine and tell you what.
What in the butt?
Oh my.
I was spending time with a friend of mine today, and he said that like 4 times. Like, what? You're from the north, aren't you? And I said, are you saying that like it's a bad thing or something?
Well, you're down there in the south, so yeah.
And how is that a bad thing?
Is
Oh, wait.
the
No,
South the-
I'm not in the south. Sorry.
No, not you. Frost.
I'm in the south.
Frost is
I'm
on the south.
I'm
I'm a
sorry.
transplant.
You're in the Midwest, Roswell.
I have still not figured out how Indianapolis, or Indiana for that matter, is considered Midwest. Maybe Mid-East.
I mean,
Well,
they have a lot of grain.
Well, initially
Yeah.
you were.
Initially, we were
Considered-
west.
Yeah.
There was no more west after us. The planet just ended.
Planet just ended.
You didn't
So-
know that?
No, I didn't.
Ah.
Kind of thought I'd been around for a little while.
Graz turned into a kitty cat, too. Yep.
I could have done that, but
It's the queen. I want to go hug the queen. Come here.
Oh my god, really? Whoa, upstairs. Okay, it wasn't Lola. Toulouse.
Queen's having a very bad day.
Gonna get worse. There you go. Not having a bad day anymore, is she?
Well, I mean, yeah, that kind of led to a bad day. It's not like when a person dies in a car crash, you said that was a good way to go.
well, I did get resolve the defeat Captain's ground thing. I'm not sure how. I only remember seeing one thing that counted as a captain here.
The larva spawn thing when we first do the drop, that
Oh,
counts.
right, that
Yeah.
one.
And
Okay,
the
yeah.
spawn mother.
Yeah, the larval queen and the spawn larva
Yeah.
are the only two things here that are captains, I guess.
Yep.
Well,
One
what's
thing
the
that's interesting about this is these like weird doors here. So it's like the idea here is that it's a tunnel leading off into the distance, but obviously we can.
The spawn mother's down.
This
Hey,
could be a
damage
good map
my
to play
skin.
with. Why can't we play with these maps?
Because they don't like you.
This actually was one of those things that we didn't get in the Foundry, and people were kind of interested in it because of the fact that it's so different from most of the other maps in the game. As someone who loves screwing around, I have figured out how to get up on some of those rocky ledges. And they did put in an invisible ceiling where you have to glitch through the ceiling to get anywhere, and you don't have much of a timer, so yeah. Only so much you can explore here, but the way it's set up, oh my goodness. There's so much stuff I want to look at.
I guess I get something here. What do I want? Dyson sphere. Alright, I'm going to call it quits for the evening, folks. Should we go raid somebody?
Sure.
Who's out there? Who needs some lovin'?
I only see Klingon Pop Warrior.
Okay, let's go raid Klingon Pop Warrior. Do you want to set it up for us, or should I?
Sure, I guess.
Thank you.
Wait a minute. I'm on the wrong one.
Yes, I get to finally max out my ranged weapon damage round. So now I have 7 categories that are complete.
There we go.
All right. Well, everyone, have a wonderful evening. You might be on tomorrow night. We'll be on tomorrow morning. Tomorrow night, we'll see. But have a great evening, everybody. Take care and go give KPW some love. Hit it
You and I
whenever
need to talk, lady. So
Yes,
after
sir.
this.
I will pull us down into my private chat channel when we are done here. Hit it whenever you're ready.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
There we go. All right, everyone. Have a great evening, and we'll talk to you later.